the best microphones for your home studio. For this video, Ditto Music has partnered with Shure to give away a SM58 vocal dynamic microphone. And all you need to do to win that microphone is to comment down below on exactly how you produce music at home. Make sure that your comments are creative because the most interesting will win the prize. So watch until the end to find out a little bit more details and make sure you get involved. So hear what, people, you're at home, you're in a creative space, and you want to make some music, but you're not too certain on exactly what kind of microphone or microphones you should have in your arsenal. You don't know if you should have more than one, what types, what's the most affordable. Well, I'm gonna let you guys know the best microphones for your home studio. So welcome, one and all, it's Vital, more love and more powers, and for this video, we'll be speaking about the following: dynamic microphones, hybrid microphones with multi-purpose use, and condenser microphones. And we'll be speaking about all the different uses from podcasting to performing, live streaming to live vocal recording. But just like usual, you know exactly what to do. I'm gonna need you to get down and click those chapters, timestamps, and markers and move in and around the video where you feel best. But if not, you know exactly what you can do for this one. Sit back, take note, and relax. Before we start, people, I'm gonna need you to subscribe to the Ditto Music YouTube channel. I'm gonna need you to like and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single video. And in this video, it's more important than ever, make sure you get down in the comments and you leave a comment on anything you found interesting, any help you may need, or if it's just general chit chat you need with the Ditto community. But obviously there's a competition in this one, so there's more of a reason for you guys to get down there, get involved, and win yourself that mic. For this entire video, I'll be utilizing the audio from the Shure SM58 dynamic microphone. So first and foremost, we're gonna speak a little bit about dynamic microphones. Dynamic microphones are the types that you typically see at every show, event, or festival that you've ever been to. You'll see artists and DJs and singers and rappers performing on this mic, and they can be handheld without any worry about tap or touch feedback into the mic itself. These kind of dynamic mics have a cardioid polar pattern. In current times, these mics are great for performing, especially when doing online lives like on Facebook or YouTube, Twitch, or anything of the sort, as the dynamic mics pick up whatever's in front of it from a close range. Hence why they're so perfect for rapping, singing, or when there's individuals singing together in a band or some kind of choir. Typically it can look just like this here. So this here is the PG-A58, but again, just another version so you have a little idea. Typical handheld kind of mic, something that you'll see at a show, at an event, you'll see artists utilizing and performing with. So types of dynamic microphones typically have that kind of form factor. And to get the best sound, typically you have to have these kind of mics up close and personal. It delivers great sound, whether it's for lead or backup vocals. And it's coming in at around £65. And here's a few more examples of mics in the same range from different brands and different price tiers. So you got the Sennheiser E935 dynamic vocal microphone, and that's coming in at £90. Then you've got the Sub-Zero SZM11 dynamic microphone, and that's coming in actually at £29. Another one from the pick is the Rode M1 dynamic microphone, and that's coming in at a mid-range of £69. So the key factor here for all these types of dynamic microphones is the fact that they capture every nuance from a high output neodymium capsule. They prevent unwanted noise utilizing the cardioid polar pattern. And like I said, they prevent any kind of touch or tap feedback from the way they're built. So it's fine to move it around and even just direct it away from you to not hear anything. So we've touched on the dynamic microphones, the vocal performing microphones. These next set of microphones are the hybrid microphones, the multi-purpose microphones, good for anything from podcasting to recording music, to recording vocals, to doing narration, and are also the go-to mics, especially living in the times that we're living in now. The list of mics I'm going to speak about now are predominantly in the dynamic range, but have a condenser-like sensitivity. So these multi-purpose microphones, predominantly simple to use, small but sturdy, easily maneuverable. A lot of them are plug and play, and a lot of them have USB capabilities where they can be plugged into a tablet, a phone, and definitely a computer, without the direct need for an audio interface or a mixer with phantom power. And the great part is that you'll find somewhere in this list a few that won't kill the pocket neither. So to start the list off, I'm going to talk about the mic that I'm actually speaking into right now, which is the Shure MV7. So the MV7 is £259. Like I said, these kind of mics are all-rounder mics for all different types of creatives, from music enthusiasts to media enthusiasts and everything in between. If you want to get a professional sound at the lower tier, then these kind of mics are going to work for you well. They're built for maximum use with incredible audio quality for podcasters, gamers, live streamers, singers, rappers, vocalists, and professional level audio production. With this mic specifically, you're able to utilize a mobile, a tablet, and a desktop app. With the desktop app, you actually have the ability to tweak the limiter, the compression, the tonality of your voice, and give yourself that proper radio tone or narration tone, and really allow yourself to get the best out of your vocals if you're recording music. So with the Shure MV7, it actually comes with this original windscreen, but what's really cool is you have the ability to change it out for something that's a bit more durable, and this one's actually from the SM7B. I prefer this. I like to use this one simply because it gives me more room if my vocals are a bit more aggressive or louder, or if there's any plosives, and it really stops any issue in that space. But utilizing the one that it came with is just fine, and it's actually a lot more sleeker and a lot more cleaner. Another set of devices in a similar space are the Rode NT USB and the Rode NT USB Mini. The original's coming in at £139 and the Mini's coming in at £87. What's amazing about these mics is in fact that they are both condenser mics, but they're plug and play. They actually come with an inbuilt pop filter that will remove all of the plosives. The Rode NT USB range are great mics, have great quality, and similarly can be used for anything from recording music to delivering vocals to live streaming and podcasting. Another all-arounder is the Blue Yeti USB mic. That's coming in at £119. And here you have another mic that's a condenser mic that also gives you the plug and play effect. You can utilize it for many things in the same realm, and it's great for the price. Looking through YouTube, you see a lot of people that utilize these mics for many different things, and it's a type of mic that doesn't fail and will definitely be worth the price. Last but definitely not least out of this mid-range is the Apogee One audio interface and mic. Now I've actually had one of these mics in the past, and there's different versions that have come out recently, but this one's really amazing because it's actually an inbuilt audio interface and a mic, and you can actually connect an external condenser mic, dynamic mic, even a guitar or some kind of instrument like a piano to this device and record through into your phone, your iPad or tablet or your computer. The mic quality is a condenser mic, and if you have a little look at how tiny the actual area for where the mic is, you'll be blown away. But the quality is amazing. I've utilized it. I've actually recorded music on this mic, and it's great for traveling. The portability is like having, in fact, it's smaller than your phone. So all of these mics have very similar kind of usabilities. They're all hybrid mics. They have multiple purposes and uses, from streaming to recording vocals. And all of these mics are perfect for if you're in your house and you want to do a cover, whether it's on YouTube or Instagram or wherever it might be, and you want the quality, but you don't necessarily want to do too much faffing around, then these kind of hybrid multi-purpose mics are going to be the best thing, especially if you're a singer and you really want to get that good tonality. Last but definitely not least is the condenser microphones. Now, if you're a serious musician, or if you're an independent artist, or if you're a DIY and you're just starting out, then having a home setup is so important. But if you can't afford every range, then you'll definitely need a condenser mic. A condenser mic is the mic that you'll see typically in music studios all over the world. Condenser mics are best used to capture vocals and high frequencies. Like I said, typically you'll see them in every studio space simply because they do get the best quality. They are second to none when it comes to detail and accuracy. So if you want real quality in your music and you are a bedroom artist, or you are starting out and you've got a home setup or a home studio, then you'll need a condenser mic within your arsenal. But with a lot of quality comes a lot of sensitivity. So you have to make sure you soundproof your recording space in the best way you can. And here's 3 examples of how you can do that. First example, whether you treat the room with some kind of soundproofing or sound pads. The next thing you can do is get a microphone reflection filter. And this is how they look. And another thing you can do is something that I do directly. Get yourself an eyeball or a sound ball that goes around your condenser and get that attached to a stand or a boom arm, connecting from your desk to wherever you want to record. And in fact, you could do all 3. Me personally, I've soundproofed an area of my room where I would record, and I've got the sound ball and I've got it on a boom arm, but nothing's wrong with popping a reflection filter on there just to protect your voice and deflect surrounding sounds, as well as softening the sound that's naturally in the room that you're recording in. So speaking about condensers more specifically, I've got a list of mid-range kind of condensers that are known across the community of musicians, professional, intermediate, basic, whatever it might be, that a lot of people would recommend and a lot of people have in their studios and in their setups. The first one is the Neumann TLM, and that's coming in at around £459. The next one is the AKG 214 Large Pro. and that one's coming in at £261. Another one is the Aston Origin, and that's coming in at £182. And last but not least for that range is the SE2300, and that's coming in at £221. So all of these mics have one set cardioid polar pattern. What's really cool is a lot of them have versions of them that are a little bit more expensive that allow you to switch between 3 different types of polar patterns, from omnidirectional to cardioid to a figure of 8. Figure of 8 is going to be for a duo or a duet, 2 people either side of the mic performing into the mic at the same time, capturing it from 2 sides of a stereo recording. Omnidirectional is going to allow you to be at any side of the mic and get the exact same sound doesn't matter where you are, which would be amazing for like a choir or a group of people singing together. And the one that we all know and that we're used to for solo recordings or performing is the cardioid polar pattern. And in fact, there's a few more, but it kind of depends on what kind of mic you want and what you're exactly doing with it. But here's an example. So equally, if you're actually trying to spend a little bit less and you're not looking at the highest tier or the mid-range, but you need just like an introductory condenser mic, then here's a list of a few more that you could potentially get. The Audio-Technica AT2020, and that's coming in at £78. Another is the AKG P120 Studio Condenser, coming in at £74. The B-Ringer C1 coming in at £30, and the Blue Yeti Nano coming in at £99. And I mean, there's somewhat styles and variations and different kind of usabilities, price, sounds, and different brands. But at the end of the day, you're gonna buy and get what works for you. But other than the hybrid mics, a lot of the mics I've mentioned, actually you'll need a audio interface or a mixer with phantom power and potentially a lot of cables and whatnot to get it actually working. So to help you with that, if you're just coming into the game and you want to just kind of start and go and have the best type of mics for a lower price range, then you could think about getting a studio kit or some kind of bundle or package. So getting like a bundle or package, a combo, will potentially mean you'll get the mixer or the audio interface, the mic, potentially some headphones, and maybe the XLR wires that will connect from your mixer to potentially your speakers. So I've got a few. The first one is the PreSonus audio box, and that's coming in at £260. The next is the Focusrite Scarlett Solo Studios 3rd Gen, and that's coming in at £209. Another is the Rode NT1 Studio Kit, and that's coming in at £289. And if those prices are still a bit too high, I mean they can go higher than that, but we found some kind of good ones. Here's something that's a lot cheaper, very usable, and won't break the bank. I've actually utilized this mic. It's the M Audio Air 1924 Studio Pros, and it comes with the headphones, comes with the mixer, it comes with the XLR cables, and it's all coming in at a price of £166. You'll be able to find the majority, if not all of these devices on Amazon, or if you have a good scour of the brand's websites. Obviously the prices may vary depending on where you're from in the world and what time and when you're actually watching this video. So condenser mics are made for studios to get that professional level quality, and if you've got a space in your house, you can definitely buy one and start making high quality music. As long as you follow a few rules, soundproof where you can, make sure you don't record your audio too loud so you have the room to bring the audio up and get it mixed and mastered professionally, or at least effectively, and really take your time when it comes to making music. It's a process, it's not a race. And I mean, I say all of this to say it's good to buy cheaper and work your way up and start getting better equipment and more equipment, especially when it comes to mics over time. You'll definitely find things on places like Facebook Marketplace or eBay that are secondhand. Obviously, be very aware of what you buy, but still, if you're on a tight budget and you're trying to get something quickly, that might be the best place. And if not, you've got the security of a place like Amazon. So make sure you check in with us and let us know how you feel. Get in the comments and let us know your preferred mic, what kind of mics you like, what kind of mics you utilize, and what mic you're looking to get next. So just to recap, we spoke about a lot of different microphones. We spoke about microphones of the dynamic range. We spoke about multi-purpose microphones that are like plug and play and have different uses, the hybrid kind of microphones. And we spoke about the professional recording microphones, the studio condenser microphones, covering everything from performing to vocal recording, podcasting, and live streaming abilities. So back to the competition. Like I said, Ditto Music, we have partnered with Shure to give away a SM58 dynamic vocal microphone for you guys out there. And all you need to do is to make sure you like, subscribe, and definitely comment below on how you produce music at home. Like I said, get creative with the comment, but we are looking for the most interesting comment that you guys can put down below the like button in the comments. Let us know exactly how you produce music at home, no matter how crazy, or it could even be a story about the craziest thing you've done to get a vocal finish, just some really cool method or story on how you do it. So the best one will be chosen next week and announced via our Instagram, where we're nearly at the 100k mark followers. So follow us at Ditto Music. Definitely appreciate that. Make sure you guys get commenting. I definitely need you to like, subscribe, and definitely hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single video. I'll catch you on the next one. More love. Peace.